Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Virgo for August of 2020. If this reading resonates, please like, subscribe, and share if you have not already done so. Also, I wanted to remind you to never give your power away to a reading or anything else. We all have been blessed with the free will and the right to choose our own path. This reading is intended to assist you on your highest path for your greatest good. The details on how to contact me for a personal reading and the decks used for today's reading can be found in the description below. We're going to go ahead and get started and start shuffling and see what Spirit has and want to inform us of today. Also, I want to let you know, I just wait for the message to come out. I don't force the cards. I just wait for them to pop out. So it looks like today's message is going to potentially be regarding the lovers and the King of Wands, and this indicates something that you are passionate about, that you love, and it's more than likely a relationship that is romantic. It can be a platonic relationship, but is more than likely romantic. So we're just going to see what Spirit wants to let us know today. So it looks like you're trying to make a decision currently regarding an action of love or potentially a King of Cups. One moment, please. Final outcome, Spirit, I think. Okay. So there was a card that flipped for our final outcome, but there was also one that fell. So we're going to take both of them and see how they relate. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance. So you're trying to find balance right now with something. And what you're currently dealing with is you're trying to make a decision about love. And I only say love because the cards that had pulled out during the pre-shuffle were the lovers. And you have the King of Cups here. So this is an action of love potentially, or an actual man. But it's more than likely going to be an action that you're considering if you want to take, if you want to move forward or not with an action that you're considering. In the recent past, it looks like you've felt well with love. You seem to feel stable with your family and the things that you've built, the things that you've enjoyed, but it seems like you're lacking something, or you're feeling like you're lacking something. Overall, you're searching for truth. You're hoping to get an honest communication regarding something at the moment. We're going to get some clarifiers so that we can get a little bit deeper into this. Just want to get the message started. In your near future, it looks like you're evaluating what you have and you're not really satisfied. You don't you're in that mindset of the grass is greener on the other side, kind of. You're not appreciating what you have, where you have it, when you have it. You see yourself as you're truthful. That spirit has your back. Spirit is behind you in the things that you go through and the endeavors that you find yourself on and pursuing. Others see you as maybe always wanting to win, always wanting to fight. That maybe you've been through a lot in your lifetime, and they see that you're willing to battle for what is yours, to protect your own. You're afraid you're afraid or hopeful of having strength in the kind that is not forceful, but it's balanced. You're hoping to kind of balance with this Temperance card, with the cards that look on here. It looks like to me, even though you have a good family, things look good on the outside. On the inside, you're not really content. You're trying to make a decision of where your cup really lies. What do you really find joyful in life? What do you want to pursue going forward? And you're hoping for some honest communication to kind of help you, direct you and help you to make an educated decision going forward. The potential outcome, the card that fell was the Page of Pentacles, and the card that flipped was the Knight of Cups. So this indicates there is going to be some movement and a new opportunity for you sometime in the future, potentially, for love and with love. But I want to get some clarifiers so that we can dive a little bit deeper into this before we end it. Sorry, I think my neighbors are having some sort of party or something outside. Okay. Sorry, I thought there was one that flipped. But there wasn't. That one's staking out. But I prefer them to jump. I don't like to just... I like that. I don't want to guess. Okay, then. I'm going to get some more on that one. One more. And then sorry guys, just move this. Okay. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and start at the beginning, obviously, where you always should start. So right now, you're evaluating your options. You're sitting there looking at the things that you have created, and is it good enough? Where you've invested your effort, is it good enough, or is it something you need to walk away from? You're trying to bring balance to a love connection, just as I said before. And on the bottom of the deck for the clarifiers, you have the Two of Cups, which, similar to the Lovers, it indicates a love commitment. It's a relationship. It's more than just a friendship. Okay, so you're looking at what you're creating, trying to make decisions. Is it good enough? Do I move on? Do I drop it? And do I go? You're trying to evaluate the options that you might have, everything that you've invested, because you have invested a lot of time, a lot of energy into it. And it does look really good. It's something that has borne a lot of fruit. You might have like a beautiful house, a good car. You might have, you might have debt, but your bills are usually paid. It's not, you're not really struggling for much. It's more like the emotionalness, the intellectual piece of it. But the tangible things in life that you touch, your bank account, your home, things like that, you're stable with that. It's more you're trying to bring balance to that emotional factor. And what's on your mind is making a decision, and you're trying to get clarity. You hope to receive information. You want to receive information that brings you clarity to make that decision that you're trying to make in the first place. And I always say, anytime that you're having a reading and the same card pulls up, you really want to pay close attention to that card and the energy and the cards that are clarifying those energies. So this message that you're hoping to receive, I'm not sure if it's something that is necessarily you have to receive from others, or it's something that you can kind of give yourself. By that I mean, is it like, are you waiting for information from the bank or something? Or is it more like, I'm trying to evaluate my feelings so I know how to move forward? And I need somebody to tell me something so I know how I feel, so I can make my decision that I'm not sure how to make yet. So, and then in the near future, you're wanting to get that passion back. You're wanting to kind of have this upside down, where you can look at what you have and see what's being offered to you and be joyful in it, and say, hey, I like what I got, and I have some spark behind it. I have some passion. I'm willing to put some information. I'm willing to put some awareness, some movement, to provide some knowledge to other people to help me to move forward, to get in that place that I want to be. In the near future, you might actually be receiving some communication with this Page of Wands here. It might be some passionate information that kind of helps you to make a decision on how you want to proceed and how you want to move forward. But even if you do not receive that communication, always keep in mind, we always have our own power. We decide if we maintain it in any situation or if we give it away. Even if you're buying a house, and you are halfway through the process and you don't like the house, you haven't fully committed yet. You have to review your options and use your past experiences to make your best decisions for your final outcome. So you see yourself as somebody who is very truthful and honest. You see that you've been through different cycles, and you can acknowledge those. You've been through the ups and the downs, and you understand that everything, usually you usually can see the good in a situation. You can usually find a silver lining in a difficult situation. You have a similar optimistic approach to when you make a decision, when in your relationships, and that might be what's holding you up right now, is because you're trying to make a decision based upon your past experiences with this person that you're trying to find balance with, and trying to see, like, is this truthful? Is this honest? Is this something I can continue to invest in, or do I just call it quits? The person, it seems to me, they see you as somebody who has been in their past for a long period of time. They have an emotional connection to you. You guys might have known each other since you were children, or younger, or for a few years. And even if not, it feels that way. And they see that all the years they've kind of watched you struggle and put in a lot of energy and effort into things. The potential outcome. Let's see. No, your hopes and fears. Apologize. Your hopes and fears is to have the strength to continue to fight, because it feels like maybe there's a little bit longer to go. The road's not quite at its end as of yet. So Spirit is guiding you. And if you trust yourself and trust your instincts along the way, no matter how long this journey is, whether it's easy or hard, it's short or long, you will have the strength, because you are a powerful individual. You are somebody who, if you set your mind to it, you can accomplish anything that you want. So you just have to get in that mindset and decide what's important to you. What are the things that you want? What do you look forward to at the end of the day? And even if you love someone, you have to make wise decisions, educated decisions, healthy decisions ultimately. And always try to do that for the greater good for yourself and others. So the potential outcome, should things remain the same, we have this Page of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. So something is being offered regarding love that has the potential to start something new that can potentially grow into something that's going to be long term. And to clarify that, again, we have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Ten of Swords and the Sun. So whoever this individual is that you're trying to bring this balance to, the balance that's trying to be brought in is due to either harsh communications or something that your feelings just weren't considered, either multiple times or something that was very, very hurtful, even if it didn't happen often or numerous times. But with this this new communication of love, this movement towards love with the Knight, it's movement. It's somebody wanting to come in and put action towards something. And cups are your emotions. So actions of emotions towards something that was very painful and hurtful, that kind of left you feeling betrayed, backstabbed, dead in the end. And this is why you're trying to bring in that balance. And ultimately, you will find the Sun again. You will find joy again. You just have to decide what it is that you want. You have to sit in this energy and decide what is it that's important to you. How do you see your life going in the next year, the next 5 years, the next 10 years? And are you on the same page with this individual? Can you guys compromise? Can you meet in the middle? Can you have a healthy relationship? Or is it going to be toxic? Is it going to be chaotic? Are you going to be met with the commitment and the emotional need, the emotional balance that you're hoping for? But either way, a lot of this energy speaks to me that there's your own mental, emotional issues that you want to go back. And it'll be very beneficial for you to maybe go through a dark night of the soul journey if you're not familiar with that. I'm intending to put something out in the future regarding that, but I haven't as of yet. But I know from when I had my own experience that there are a lot of beautiful, wonderful, helpful resources online. You can do some Google searches. YouTube is an amazing resource, very, very helpful. So you can find some things there, but my best suggestion is just going through and clearing out your own heart, because even though there's not any Three of Swords, you do have the Ten of Swords and you do have the Two of Swords. So there's something that you're not allowing yourself to see, and you're kind of doing it, not to sound mean or harsh, but it's something that you're refusing to see on your end. It's not really something that is necessarily not being revealed to you. It's more like, for example, if you are someone who has lived a life and you haven't felt loved and you haven't felt wanted as an adult, you might feel like everybody's out to get you. Everybody wants you for the wrong reasons. Nobody's going to love you the proper way. There's always these back agenda reasons. But if you sit there and you go through, why do I feel that way? And how do I clean that up? And is that factual? Is that made out of an energy that is truthful, or is it fearful? Anytime there's a fearful energy, it is not truthful. Love is the strongest energy of all, and love is not, it does not deceive in any way, shape, or form. So if you are deceiving yourself, or somebody has deceived you, and you've agreed with them to the fact that you now think that relationships are difficult and they're unavailable, unattainable, then that's something that you should spend some time reviewing and cleaning up, so that you can have a good relationship that makes you feel healthy. But you can't pull it in until you are that energy. You have to be that before you can have that. Unfortunately, it's a law. It's the way it works. But you deserve it. Everybody deserves it. You have a very beautiful soul, and you've been through a lot in life. And people may not have always treated you the proper way, and may not have treated you fairly. But you're a good person, and you deserve good things. And so regardless of if you get information from somebody or not, understand that you're a great person, and you can make the decision with or without the information that you're seeking. You want this information, you want this information very badly. It's something you think about all the time. Are they going to reach out to me? Are they going to contact me? Do they think about me? It's on your mind all the time, so much that you don't allow yourself to see the facts. You don't allow yourself to see. They might not have contacted you for a couple months, couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of years, but you still allow yourself to. Maybe they'll reach out. Maybe they'll reach out. But just go through and clean up that energy, so that when you're able to go ahead and be with this person, or be with the person who is at the energy level that is good and right for you, that you can do that in a way that is healthy for the both of you. And never, never give up your power to anybody. Understand that whether you get the information that you want or not, whether it's truthful or not, you have an intuition. And if you follow your intuition, you will always be guided in the right way. I apologize, my light has died. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading there. I hope you found something helpful. If you want to reach out to me to get a personal reading or deep dive into this potential scenario, please go ahead and see the details below. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to seeing you again.